Lily loves the diner on Jacksboro Pike, and it's no wonder with all the goodies they have down there. Not to mention the great home cooking. Not surprising they're voted Campbell County's best again for 2014. Open Monday through Wednesday 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., Thursday through Friday 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., also open Saturday from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m., and Sunday from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Now serving breakfast on Saturdays 8 to 11 a.m., and it's all you can eat specials Thursday through Saturday.
Welcome to the diner, where you'll find all your favorite foods.
Come by and see Amanda or Linda at the diner on Jacksboro Pike, 423-566-4708.
Your child depends on you for their every need. So how do you give them what matters most? Calvary Christian Academy offers a Bible-based curriculum for pre-K through 12 in a safe and nourishing environment. At Calvary, we focus on student needs with programs that inspire them to grow in mind, body, and soul. We encourage God-given creativity and academic excellence.
Calvary Daycare at 2139 Jacksboro Pike in La Follette. Call 423-562-7267 for more information. Our Lady Cougar soccer team at last check was having a tough time with Cumberland Gap in the second half. On Thursday afternoon's game at Campbell County High School, they were losing 3-0 to a team they beat up there. But we're young, and as a matter of fact, we only have 4 seniors on this year's team, so a lot of girls coming back for Shane Wolfenbarger, the coach, next year. You know, you've heard the old saying, their one-loss record is better than it indicates. Holds true for this year's team. They lost a lot of games in overtime and on penalty kicks. Otherwise, they would have won a lot more games. They have a final game this Tuesday at home against Whitley County, Kentucky. At least that's what their schedule says. They're young and they will get better. You know what they say, the best thing about freshmen is they become sophomores. Jacksboro Middle School was at home against Lenoir City, and the Owls were on the road at Cofield and were winning at the half 20-0 and went on to win the game 34-12, and now look forward to seeing the Owls of La Follette Middle School play in the bowl game on October 11th against Harriman. The Eagles had no such luck though. They made a lot of big plays. First one was when they were to kick off against the Panthers of Lenoir City. They onside kicked on the kickoff and came up with the football, but too many mistakes, and we couldn't take advantage of the great field position that the Panthers allowed us. Went into the locker room at halftime all tied up at 6-all, but lost in the second half 14-12. We scored to go ahead late in the third quarter 12-6, but they scored late in the game and executed the extra point, and that was your ball game 14-12. It wasn't like they didn't give us a chance to beat the snot out of them, but like I said, we didn't take advantage of it and lost. They had 62 8th graders on this team. I bet they have to have an 8th grade night all to itself, because man, that's a lot of 8th graders. But they have a lot of schools to choose from down there, so that's why they've got a lot of 8th graders. Speaking of 8th grade night, it was such at Jacksboro Middle School, and we congratulate all our 8th graders down there, who will now move on to high school and become freshmen. Follow the Cougars all season long on the one and only 1450WLAF.com. When every second counts, count on Vital Care MedTrans. You do have a choice when it comes to ambulance service in this area. So when you call 911, ask for the best.
Wait a minute, are you Vital Care?
Yes, we are.
Good.
State-of-the-art equipment and a well-trained staff who stand ready to respond to your call. That's Vital Care MedTrans, when nothing but the best will do. The Mavericks of Anderson County kept the pressure on the rest of the district, winning at Central Thursday night 59-35 to set the Bobcats record at 500 for the year, 3-3. Now here's Friday night's upcoming games. The game of the year so far is Campbell County at Oak Ridge. You know, the Wildcats have had this game circled on their calendar for about 364 days, and you can bet your bottom dollar they'll be ready for our Cougars. Of course, I'm turning our attention to Oak Ridge this Friday night. Now, 5 years ago, this game wouldn't have meant nothing to Oak Ridge, would it?
No, it probably wouldn't have. And really probably for the 28 years prior to last year. And, you know, Oak Ridge is just one of those programs traditionally one of the top in the state, any level, and, you know, feared by a lot of people. But, you know, I think our program last year took a huge step in being able to come out with a victory and really meant a lot to a lot of people around here. You know, Oak Ridge is probably better this year than they were last year with the athletes that they have, and so it's going to be a tremendous challenge for us to go down there. Oak Ridge, who I'm sure they've had this game on their mind for a long
they've
time.
circled it. You know that.
And Coach Gaddis does a good job. He's kind of coming back and trying to get Oak Ridge to the perennial power that they've been for so long. So we're again excited about the opportunity and being in the game of this magnitude.
Well, yeah, of course, like you said, they will definitely be ready for you, and they'll take you even more serious than they have.
Yeah, I think that, and it speaks a lot to our kids, the hard work they put in. I think every week we play, I think everybody knows you're going to get a competitive team that's going to play hard and play smart, and hopefully that we come out and do that this Friday. And defensively we line up right, don't miss tackles. Offensively, we just execute, don't turn the football over, take what they give us. Then it'll be a good night for us. And I think that's when we've done well. That's what we've done.
Of course, what problems Oak Ridge present with you?
One, they're just very long. Their secondary, their receivers, their defensive linemen, offensive line. They're just a very long team. Got some tall kids that are very aggressive. Running backs that are pretty fast. They're kind of a complete team when you watch them on film. Not many holes on that football team.
Now you can catch our number 9 ranked Cougars in the state on www.1450wlaf.com. Here's the district standings so far. Anderson County remains unbeaten at 7-0. Oak Ridge is 5-0. Campbell County is 5-1. Knox Central now is 3-3. Powell is 1-4. Gibbs is 3-3. Clinton is 3-3. Knox Halls is 1-4. And Carnes is 0-6. Now here's the upcoming games for October the 3rd. Clinton will be at Powell. Carnes will be at Knox Halls. Of course, the Cougars will take on Oak Ridge. And Gibbs is off. Jellicoe will play Oliver Springs. It's homecoming up there. If we don't get sick, we're going to try to go up there. But if we don't make it, it's because we're sick. And the Panthers will take on Chucky Doak up at Cumberland Gap. I want to remind you again, there's going to be a 5K race at Cove Lake State Park Saturday, October 25th. It's the Chet Family Services Center Break Free 5K. Start time will be at 9 a.m. Check-in and day of event registration start at 8 a.m. at Cove Lake State Park, and they'll meet at the pool shelter. Pre-registration is $25. Day of race registration, $30. You'll receive a free t-shirt at check-in on the day of the race. For more information, you can contact Rebecca Brandenburg at 423-562-8325, extension 1100, and you can make checks payable to Community Health of East Tennessee. And we're going to tell you again, we have the entry form on the main page of CougarsRock.net. Just copy it and print it out and fill it out, and you can mail it to Chet Family Services Center, P.O. Box 1462, La Follette, Tennessee 37766. Don't forget, our baby Cougars will be playing the Chargers of South Clinton at South Clinton this Saturday, so go on down there. The first game starts at 4 p.m. Go down there and support our baby Cougars. Those guys are going to become high school Cougars before too long. So get down there and support our baby Cougars. That's October the 4th. And then on October the 11th, their final game of the season, when they'll be playing at home against Claxton. Okay, looking around, that's all the sports I've got for you today. You guys have a great weekend, and stay tuned. There's a lot more to come right here on WLAF.